Hey guys, what's up? Reviews for decks here. Today I'll be reviewing the Tendril deck by Uncarded. This is one of my favorite decks. It has a very nice soft feeling. It actually isn't one of my favorites. It is my favorite. Anyways, it has a nice soft feeling box, and the cards themselves are spectacular. They have one of the nicest back designs I've ever seen. It's very vibrant and it's very unique. You get a double backer with the deck, and you also get dun 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 dun, a Ten of Spades white gaff card, which is definitely not something you see a lot in custom decks, is inverted gaffs. Anyways, the Ace of Spades is also very nice. It has a very glowy effect and it's very minimalist, but still very, very nice. The jokers on this deck are also beautiful. See, they're basically the same, except one is red and one is green, and they're very nice. They look sort of like a Mayan symbol, if you ask me. And the court cards are just, well, I'll let them speak for themselves. They're just beautiful. And the reds really pop right off the card because of the difference in color. And all the pips have sort of like a glow. I don't know if you can see that in my camera, but they're very glowy. And they look very nice in person. Also, hints of the back design sort of shine through into the fronts, which is kind of hard to see, but it's very nice once you notice it. So let's get into the handling. This deck dribbles amazingly. It's on par with old Arcos from Ohio, and if you ever had some of those, you know how well they dribble. But if you don't, it's amazing. Just like the fans on this deck. The thin borders makes it look great, and they fan very well, so it makes it easy to pull off a nice looking fan with thin borders. But you can't see very many of the pips, which I don't like, but it doesn't kill the deck at all. The stock is very springy, but just enough so that when you spring it, you don't sort of feel like a feeling in the cards like you do with like old UV500 stock that EE decks used to use, but it still feels very nice and springy. The pharaohs on this deck are also very nice. It feels basically like you just have to touch them together, and you can almost get a perfect pharaoh each time. Not quite though, because, I mean, no deck is obviously going to get you perfect every time, but this one is probably the best pharaohing deck I own. It's actually probably just the best handling deck I own. And I know I sound kind of like I'm gushing, and I kind of am, but giant fans are also very nice. If you can see that, the glow sort of shines through and in the middle, which makes it look very interesting and very nice. Overall, this deck is probably one of my favorites in terms of design and handling. Actually, scratch that, this deck is my favorite. I give it a perfect 10 out of 10. Thank you, Paul, for designing these and giving them to us, and thank you guys for watching my reviews. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.